Yo, good morning, gang. Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Jesse, and I'm on a journey into the animation industry. I've been trying to get into the animation industry since 2018. Since I was a little kid, I wanted to make cartoons. I remember I was like 3 years old and I saw like Ninja Turtles, wanted to make cartoons. And then when I was like 5, I saw Dragon Ball Z for the first time. That just made me want to make cartoons for sure. Like I remember drawing it. Anyways, Yapping. I've been trying to get into the animation industry since 2018. I finally got my chance. February 4th or 1st, I don't remember exactly. I got accepted into the Titmouse Mentorship. Actually, December 31st, they sent me the email asking me if I would like to be a part of it. And I said yes, obviously. Had an interview in January sometime, and then February 4th was my first day as a Titmouse mentee. So I'm in, finally. I'm meeting people. I'm learning so much. I'm leveling up. But today, this week, this is my last week driving 5 hours. If you guys didn't know, I drive 5 hours every week to Titmouse and then 5 hours back home. I live 5 hours away. It was kind of hard in the beginning. Now it's kind of easy. It doesn't really bother me that much. This is going to be my last time waking up at 4 in the morning and driving all the way to LA to pursue a career in animation. This is my last time. Unless I get a job out here and they need me to commute, I'm commuting. I don't care. I will commute. I don't think I could afford living in LA. I can't afford living in LA. But if they need me to commute, I'm commuting. My last Wednesday, I'm driving out here. Tomorrow will be my last day at Titmouse, and I will be driving home that night. Last time I'm doing this, kind of sad. I'm sad. I'm hurt. I love it there. It's cool. Everybody's cool. But I'm excited, but I'm sad at the same time. I'm excited to see what happens next after I finish. I'm excited to see if any other doors open up for me. Like I want to make it a goal. I don't want to ruin it by saying it, but I want to work on something Spider-Man related. That's just goal. If not, it doesn't happen, it's all right. I'll make my own Spider-Man something. Anyways, Yapping. I'm on my way to Titmouse. I will be there in about 2 hours. My first meeting is my mentor meeting, which is around 2 o'clock. But I do always getting into the office early because I like to draw. But I'll be there. Hopefully I'll remember to record and talk to you guys before I get out of the car and get in. But that's an update. Final week at Titmouse. Final week as a Titmouse mentee. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. Let's see what happens. Okay, bye. Gangsters, I made it. I am here. I'm hella tired. Once I get here is when I start getting hella more tired because it's I feel mission accomplished. I made it. That's the main goal is just getting here. But man, I am tired. And they have everything blocked off for some reason. I wonder why. They have cones everywhere to where you can't park. But I'm here. I'm parking. I'm gonna go in now. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye. Good morning, gang. Last Thursday, last time I'll be in LA for a while, unless I get a call back and they're like, hey, you're hella dope, get over here. I think that would be hella sick. But yeah, it's my last day. Mentorship ends today. I only have 2 meetings today. I have a meeting with another art director, and I have our final little celebration thing, which is damn, I feel like it just started though. It's crazy. But when I think back on it, all the stuff that we've done, I feel like it was a while ago. I came here in February, finishing in April. It's a little bit over a month, I would say. No, 2 months, huh? Because we did the whole February, the whole March, and now just the beginning of April. It is basically 2 months. 10 weeks. It's 10 weeks, so It just doesn't seem like it's 10 weeks. Seems like I just got here. So I'm grabbing my last cup of coffee from the Boulevard Cafecito. And thank you to my homie Michael who introduced me to this place. And he's the one who's been housing me this whole time I've been out here. He's really the only one who I know who lives in not only Burbank, but the whole LA area. I don't know anybody out here. So shout out to him. If you guys can, please drop a follow. He makes dope beats. He shoots dope photography. He makes dope videos. And I'm telling him to get back into the YouTube game to like start uploading more. But I think he has a plan. Anyways, give him a follow. He's a dope dude. Makes dope content, has a dope car. He chauffeurs me everywhere when I'm out here and he drives me really fast. And I go like this. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna grab my coffee and I will see you guys back at the building for the last day of the Titmouse Spring Mentorship, and I'm hurting right now. I'm hurting.
Come on, man. The kids listen to you. Come on, man. The kids listen to you.
I want to draw my character on every floor. I think that's me right there. I think I drew that.
Come on, man. The kids listen to you.
Gang, gang, gang. I just finished my last day as a Titmouse mentee. And the day went by so fast. I got here like around 9 in the morning. I feel like I was like, today was like the busiest day. I feel like I got in there and we had to make like a PowerPoint, not a PowerPoint, we had to make like a slideshow. We had to make a slideshow for our artwork. And I was taking my time on that because I didn't start it at home like I think most people were doing it at home. I don't know. I did mine's here and I don't have a computer here, so I had to do my project in the office. Basically, I was making the slides and I was putting my end card and my title card on it, and I had made like a Windows Vista desktop background thingy. I don't know. I only took a picture of it. I don't have like the actual file. I think I'm gonna try to get the file before tomorrow, before my email closes and I can't log in and download anything. I did that. I'll show that. I'm grabbing coffee right now. I'm gonna get this coffee, and then I'm going to head on the road at 7:30. This is the longest I've been at Titmouse. We were literally talking for like 2 hours. Actually, I met with an art director at 2 and showed us so much stuff. It was crazy. I was in the meeting with him until 4 o'clock, and then we had the event that started at 4, so we all went down there together, and then we started the event, and then they showed off our certificates, and then we ate Taco Bell. There was hella Taco Bell. I could have took some home. I left my lunch in the damn refrigerator. I just realized I left my lunch in the refrigerator. Somebody's gonna enjoy that. I'll message somebody about it. But yeah, I'm gonna grab my coffee, and then I'm fresh thoughts right now, so I'll talk about it before I forget, because I forget a lot. So I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Okay, I got my coffee. I got my doo-doo Starbucks, because Boulevard Cafecito, for some reason, they closed at like 3 o'clock or something like that. Because I tried to go last time after I left the building. Man, it's kind of sinking in now. I'm kind of sad it's like over. Like talking to everybody, and it's like we're being like enthusiastic, like, oh, we'll see you guys. Like talking with everybody, saying like, oh, I'll see you guys soon. It's like, man, I hope we get to do something soon with everybody, because man, I feel like the mentees, we really didn't get to hang out that much. Like even my mentee who sat across from me, like, because we were so locked in working, I feel like we didn't really. I mean, I think it's kind of good though, because I think if we like chatted too much, we would probably never get work done, because once I start going, I can go. And there was just like a wall between us, like my desk, her desk, so we didn't really like. I feel like we saw each other a lot, but we really didn't. All of us really didn't chat that much as I expected. I don't know why I expected like we would hang out way more. I think when we did the interview process, it kind of like seemed like we had like events planned for every time we came out here, but it wasn't like that at all. It was literally just work and then go home, kind of. But sometimes we had lunches. We had a few lunches, which were pretty cool. But man, I don't know if I want to just chat this whole drive, because it's like car audio is horrible. But I've learned so much in this past 2 months, 10 weeks, than I have in all of my art journey since 2018. 2018 is when I started my art journey, and I learned more in these 10 weeks than I have in like. I mean, I've done like portfolio reviews, and they always. I feel like they're just like nice. They just like, oh yeah, your work's good. I say this all the time on videos. They just say like it's nice, it's good. But here, meeting people, everybody gives critique, and I feel like that's why I was able to. I feel like I grew a lot. So I feel like I was able to grow so much because I got notes, and I feel like I didn't even ask. I should have asked. I see. When I start driving is when I start thinking of questions. I should have asked like, what was something that my mentor noticed that I needed to work on the most? Like, what did they constantly give me notes for? Because I know there was like a lot of like draw through stuff I needed to do, which was kind of like obvious stuff. Like once he points it out, it's obvious. But there's kind of like some stuff I kind of wish I would. Man, I hate this. I hate having this like mindset to where I don't know. Like as they're talking, I don't know what questions to ask. But then once I'm in the car, man, I start thinking, I start driving, and I'm just like, damn, I should have asked that. Damn, I should have asked that. But I don't. I don't know. I got everybody's contacts. Everybody's nice. Everybody said I could reach out.
Come on, man. The kids listen to you.
Okay, I'm home now. It's Monday. I've been home. I came home Thursday? No, I came home Thursday night, I guess, like 1 in the morning. Mentorship is sadly over. I can't even explain to you guys how sad I am, how much I've learned. This is the first time I've ever gotten like critique, reviewed, anything to where I actually took like the criticism and the feedback and all that and learned from it. Because usually, I talk about this in all my old videos, somebody will just look at my portfolio and talk to me about art and they never really give me critique or like feedback. There's only been like a couple people that I could think of that actually like helped out and told me what I was doing wrong. Didn't just say, oh, your art's amazing. But it's fine when people say they love my art. It always like boosts my motivation. But like sometimes I want to like grow, you know, and I don't know what I need to fix to grow. So when people point out what I need to fix, it always helps. My mentor opened my eyes every single time. I told him this every single time too. Whenever he would look at my work, I would just be like, I'm just waiting for you to like point something out, because once you do, it just activates. Like, I feel like I have a hard time with shoes. Every time he would like show me how to do like the style, because we did so many different show styles, he would show me like what he saw and like just break it down into volumes and draw all the way through, and cylinders, everything just like connects. It's hard to explain unless I'm showing you guys, but once he pointed that out, I was just like, damn. I couldn't wait for that. Every week, that's what I was like excited for, because I knew there was something off about my art, but I just couldn't like point it out, or I couldn't figure out how to fix it. And once he showed me, it was like mind blowing. And a lot of the stuff he would tell me, I kind of already knew from doing, like, I've done so many like Zoom meetings, Discord live streams, Twitch live streams, where I would join like these industry professionals, and I would learn this stuff from them. But they don't really. It's hard to explain it, I think, or it's hard to learn from it unless they're like doing it to your work. So like I would bring in a character and he would be like, boom, break this down. This is like a cylinder. This is like, the belt should go all the way around like that. And he would like draw over it, and it kind of like just activates something. And it's something I already knew, like drawing all the way through and everything just shapes. And like I knew this, but like seeing it done to my own work, it kind of just opens everything. But I know that they opened up mentorships for summer. If you haven't applied, I don't know if you can still apply. I don't know if it's still open, but I highly recommend trying to apply. Like, I found out how many people actually applied for our session. I can't even believe it. I was just reading comments and stuff like that on Titmouse, on Rachel's post, everybody who was sharing it. I saw how many people applied, and I had so much imposter syndrome this whole time I was doing the mentorship. And the last day, I don't want to butcher their last name, but it's David De Pasquale, I believe. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm sorry if I'm not, but I'll put it at the bottom. Anyways, we talked to them. David basically just told us there was like industry professionals, people who were in art school, so many people that applied and didn't get chosen. And our portfolios, how many of us? There was 9 of us. Ours stood out the most out of everybody's, which was like trippy to think about. That means like, I think that's a good thing, right? Like I feel like I didn't belong there the whole time I was there. I feel like I didn't know why I was chosen. And I wanted to ask all the time, but I didn't want them to say like, oh, you were just the only one available or something like that. So I was kind of like scared. Now just to find out that they chose our portfolios out of everybody's because we were just unique, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of. We're just unique. And that's another question on the way home, I forgot. Like, it's something I was thinking about the whole day because I wanted to ask. But in the moment of like being there, I don't think of any of this stuff. I just think about drawing and just finishing my work, and I just want to be better. So I just want to get things done, and I want to prove that I'm like, I could do it. Which brings me to the next thing, like my mentees, my fellow mentees, man, everyone else, all the other mentees, I love seeing their work every single week. It was just like motivating. Everybody, they were either super polished or they had so many designs to choose from. I always felt like I was behind every single time, every single week. But my mentees, they're all super nice. They would like always motivate me and just boost my ego, basically saying like, man, they were telling me I had like a lot of designs, and I was just thinking like, damn, do I have a lot of designs? Do I not see it? But they would tell me that, and I would just be like, damn, thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like the mentees were always like motivating each other. We all kind of just like bounced off each other, especially when we did our show and tells. I felt like every single time we did a show and tell, every Wednesday, it was just like encouraging to see everybody's progress, and everybody's doing different show styles. Like we did like anime almost, like super cartoony, and then styles that are like Venture Bros and stuff like that. It's just like there was so many different things, and that's where I discovered finally that I actually love background painting. I think I mentioned this in another video. I don't know, I yap so much. Actually, I'm going to start this week background painting. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where to start. I'm just gonna start because I've been doing all these daily meetings with Titmouse employees and seeing how good people are in backgrounds, and I was able to chat with multiple people who do backgrounds on these shows, and they just like, my brain, like, it was like so much eye candy, and I'm addicted to like sugar and sweets, which is like a segue into another thing. I made like a little bullet points of things I want to talk about. I gained like 15 pounds on this whole LA trip. If you guys didn't know, last year, maybe a little bit over a year ago, I actually started like eating better, losing weight, sticking to it, and I lost like 60 pounds in like 6 months or something. Like, it was like crazy, and I kind of like maintained that. I kept it off until I started doing the mentorship, because every day, every single time I was out there, it was like I was always trying new food spots. I was like overeating out there. Anytime I could, I would grab something different, like new. There was like one time I had McDonald's and I hated it, but every single time I was in LA, I tried like a new food, and I was like, I weighed myself today, and I was like, bruh, there's no way I gained that much weight back. But actually today I started eating right again, so I'm like getting back to it. So hopefully I can get it back off. I have Anime Expo in July, and I'm not trying to be obese in July in the hot summer in a basement at a convention with like 1 billion people. I can't do it. But that was just a rant. More on the critique. A big thing, my mentor Jake, I put their tag in here somewhere. Jake, he mentioned a lot, like when I would design characters, but then I would have to turn them around, and then when I would turn them around, it wouldn't work. Like, there was a character I had had 5 tails, right? It looked sick from the side, but when I turned it around, the tails, it didn't work in 2D. So he would explain to me like, oh, like, it's a dope design, but it's gonna be hard to animate, and when you do turnarounds, it's too hard to turn it around. Should you change the design? It's like a choice as a designer that you have to come up with. Is this design too much? Do I need to change it? So what I did was they gave us a description that basically it was like a cougar or a panther, and it had like 5 tails. So my head was like, okay, I'll give it 1 tail, but the tail's actually a hand with 5 fingers, and it's still like 5 tails, but it's easier to turn a hand around in 3D than it is to do a tail. So it kind of made it more simpler, and it still was kind of like gross looking. I actually have my portfolio in the description with all my updated artwork from the mentorship. We actually got permission from Rachel to go ahead and show you guys what we've been working on. So if you want to look at all the art that I did at Titmouse, it's going to be in my description. I only had like a few bullet points I wrote down. Like, there's so much like knowledge that I've gained from this, and so many people, like all the people I met, I'm just hoping like me and the mentees can just stay in contact. Like they all live in LA, and then we have like the New York mentees, but like, I don't know, we need to come up with something to where we just interact. I'm thinking asking them if they want to do like a monthly design challenge or something, or every month we design something together or something. I don't know. We need to bounce off each other, because after doing all these meetings at Titmouse, we've met so many people, and out of everything everybody said, the thing that was repeated the most was make friendships, like meet everybody, stay tied together, stay in contact, and just help each other out, which is, everybody said that, and it was just like, damn, that's kind of cool. And then, but living over here, like so far away from everybody, I don't have any of that here. I don't know anybody around here that draws or who's in the animation industry. So if I like lived in LA, I feel like it'd be like way easier. So the only thing I could do right now is we could just interact over Discord and social media and stuff like that. I'm gonna be back at Titmouse May 3rd for an event, and I'm also going to be in LA in July. So I'm hoping we could link up somehow, some way. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Now it's starting to like set in that Rachel, if you guys don't follow Rachel Ashley on Instagram, she posted today that she had over 2,800 applications for the summer mentorship. And so I'm thinking that's how many people we beat out. I'm just like, damn, we were really selected to be mentees out of like 3,000 people. It's like trippy. I'm kind of happy I don't got to do that drive no more. I kind of miss that drive. The 5 hours there, the 5 hours back. I literally got used to it. I used to hate that LA drive, but now it's like, I blink and I'm there. And my mentor asked me like, what do I do on the drive? Like, how do I pass time? And I made like a joke that I don't listen to anything. I just sit there, I just stare at the road with silence. And he said something like, oh, you raw dogged the road trip? It was funny, you had to be there type of moment, but I was crying at that. I think about it every day now. Rock Dog the Road Trip. Anyways, I have so many answers for you guys, but I don't know what to talk about. Like, I don't know how to like word them or put them in a video. So next week's video is just gonna be a random like vlog. I have some drawing I need to do. I'm gonna show it. If you guys have any questions about the mentorship, please ask me. I want to answer them. If you didn't apply for the mentorship, I hope you plan on applying for the next one, because I know they're going to keep doing them. I wonder if I could apply again. That would be kind of sick if I could apply again. But anyways, please, next video, ask me some questions. If I didn't answer it in this video, or if you want me to elaborate on anything, please comment so I can put it in the video and we can talk about it. And if there was something that stood out to you that I didn't even like point out, just ask me and we'll talk about it. But thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the 10-week journey. We finished our animation mentorship with Titmouse, spring 2025. Timothy Chalamet.